Hey all, I know I haven't been around for a long time, and that is because, as a founder and a CEO of Scare, which is a sports commercial company, I have been behind the scenes together with my team coming up with our 2026 calendar. And the reason as to why we started this early is because we want to make sure that our 2026 is utterly impactful, especially on the sports docket, which is our core value. One of the things that we are truly passionate about is being able to create a sports commercial value chain for every team, every player, every institution that is in the sports market, and especially in Kenya. And now we are in a position to be able to do that. One of the things that we're going to be focusing on a lot in 2026, and I need you all to be looking out for, will be the Scare events. We're going to be having little mini tribe events going all the way to September, where we're going to be having a major international event where we will be the hosts, and we are bringing this event for the first time in Africa and in Kenya, and as well as December, where we are going to be having our inaugural, but it will also be our annual Tribe Fest. These are going to be events where we are going to be bringing in together sports, culture, and entertainment. And I am so happy to be able to be part of this revolution of being able to create an ecosystem where teams, players, and even institutions are able to make money in this industry. We are so happy to be able to show and train teams how to build commercial value chains for themselves. We've been called in by a good number of teams to be able to give them a commercial plan, how to do it, when to do it, how to grow, how to get that impact that they require. And that is where our core niche is. And this is our pride to us, because one thing that we know is sports is such an impactful event, and it's also an event that can make you billions. And to be able to show you how to be able to do that is going to be a highlight, not just for us, but also a major impact to the Kenyan market and eventually the African market. So I'm hoping that each and every one of you will be able to come through, show up for our events, and be able to give us feedback as we go throughout the year. Why we're doing this is because sports is not just the people who are on the pitch, but also you as the fans should be able to have fun when you're coming to a sports event, don't you think? So, karibuni kila mtu. I am so happy to be able to just give you this little news as we work towards finishing up our calendar for 2026. This year has been utterly amazing. We've been able to put in a lot of things together, a lot of work behind the scenes. A lot of it was strategic meetings that lasted hours, but eventually we're in a position to say, here we are. Another thing you need to be able to be looking out for is one of our major initiatives, and one very close to my heart, and this is Rise Her Game. This is an initiative specifically targeting women in sports in Africa. This will be able to elevate women in sports, whether they are athletes or they are in the career of sports. We have education, and even job opportunities for girls and women once you go to our website, and that is www.scare.com, and be able to go in and go to Scare Edu Advantage. This is our university type of digital setup. In Advantage, you'll be able to see courses. Those courses are sports courses. When you take those courses, your name is going to be added to a database of where companies in Africa that are actually looking for people who are sports educated will be able to be hired from that pool. We'll be able to offer opportunities like internships as well as job offers from across Africa. Because we believe if you are actually educated in the industry, why do you have to be locked in Kenya alone? You can work in Rwanda, you can work in South Africa, you can work in Morocco if you want to. If they're looking for the talent and you have been trained, then guess what? You get the job. So I'm hoping to see as many people as possible who are in the sports industry and want to be able to be educated more, going into our Scare Edu Advantage and taking the courses. So far, we have about 8 courses at the moment. We have one that is actually starting towards the end of October, and that is the business of sports. This is specifically for the people who have football teams, who have sports organizations. You've got maybe you are running a football team, you are running a rugby team, you're running any version of a team at this point, or you're running a sports organization, this is for you. This is able to equip you and understand what the sports industry and acquires today, requires at the moment, so that you're able to understand how to scale your industry, how to be able to make sure that you're earning money, what to do, budgeting, finances, being able to look for sponsors if you require. We have amazing people who will be training this particular course. It's only 6 weeks and you're able to get some impactful, and I mean impactful education. So I am praying that people actually just go to that page and be able to start taking that first course. The rest of the courses will be starting in January, especially for those who want to be FIFA agents. We are going to be having a FIFA agency revision class for you guys. So you're able to pre-book right now. One of the things is we serve the African market, so you can imagine how quickly our classes currently fill. But you still have an opportunity to fill in, book in your sessions, and be able to take on our classes. This is also a highlight for me to be able to finally bring sports education to the continent. Now, those are just a few of the things and the exciting things that we have already brought to the table. I'm hoping for you guys to be able to now go to our website and see what more we have in part for you. So when I am not available all the time, always know that I'm always behind the scenes working just to make sure you get the best of sports commercial entities from us. Cheers.